What if I told you that calorie counting is a total waste of time? Yes, you heard me well. You've been told to eat less, move more, but if that actually worked, why are so many people still struggling with weight loss? The real reason why you can't lose weight or keep it off is not because of willpower. It is because of your hormones and your gut bacteria running the show behind the scenes. So today, we are diving deep into the truth about weight loss, how to work with your body instead of fighting it. I will be sharing some top food that will naturally help you balance your hormones, fuel your gut for fat burning, and help you break free from the endless diet cycle. Plus, I will be sharing some little hacks because they keep changing over time so that you are not stuck in the same frustrating plateau. Stick around to the very end because I will be sharing something extra with you, a bonus, that will talk about how to apply this in the most simplest way. No calorie counting, no guess game, just some real food for real results. Sounds like a breakthrough, right? All right, let's dive into it. If you ever struggle to lose weight despite eating healthy, this is for you. Let me know in the comments below what are your struggles and questions about weight loss all these years. So weight loss is not all about calories in and calories out. It is a symphony of hormones and gut bacteria calling the shots. Hormones like insulin and cortisol will actually decide if you store fat or burn it, while your gut microbiome, filled with trillions of tiny helpers, controls your digestion, your cravings, and also your metabolism. Picture your body as a smart factory. Your hormones are the managers, the bacteria are the crew, and the foods are just the fuel. A 2024 Nature Medicine study found that people with diverse gut bacteria lose up to 15% more weight on the same diet than those with less balanced microbiome. Microbiome is the bacteria, the good bacteria in your gut. So hormones and bacteria are not just your sidekicks, they're actually the stars of a show. Now let's meet the hormone squad. First is insulin, the fat storage boss. I'm telling you. So eat too many refined sugar or carbs and your insulin will spike through the roof, locking your fat away like a stingy vault keeper. However, you want to cut those culprits, your body will tap into the fat storages instead. Next up is cortisol, the stress hormone, which is our best friend, right? When you are fuzzled, your cortisol will tell your body to hoard fat, especially that stubborn belly fat. A 2025 study linked high cortisol level to a 20% slower metabolism. So take a chill pill with yoga, deep breathing, and watch the magic happen for you. Then there is ghrelin, your hunger gremlin, which is screaming, feed me, feed me, feed me, right? So when you are sleep deprived, like sometimes I am, your leptin, the fuller hormone, will slack off if you are stressed and skipping the zit. Now, your gut bacteria is like the unsung heroes. You've literally got 100 trillion of them. And they're so picky about what you feed them. So when you're eating junk food, you're actually feeding the bad bacteria, sparking cravings and your fat storage. But when you eat fiber and fermented foods, you will empower actually the good guys in your gut, aka good bacteria, which is the normal microbiome, therefore boosting the fat burning short chain fatty acids in your body. As a matter of fact, a 2023 study from Nature Medicine says that short chain fatty acid cut off fat storage by 10%. All right, so have in mind that your gut is like a garden, and they are made with diverse bacteria like a colorful flower thriving together. But a junk diet is like a weed taking over. So when you feed that garden the right nutrient, your metabolism will bloom. When it comes to hormones, fatty acids will become your best friend. You can get fatty acids from salmon, mackerel, sardines, tuna, herring, and anchovies. Those are rich in omega-3s, which will help bring your cortisol level at bay and boost your insulin sensitivity. Also, berries from raspberries, blueberries will help keep your blood sugar steady and help calm your insulin levels. On the other hand, healthy fat from avocado, nuts, and olive oil will help balance your hormones and absorb your fat burning vitamins. When it comes to nourishing those good bacteria, fermented foods will be your best friends. So foods like kimchi, kefir, sauerkraut are packed with probiotics to help diversify your gut crew. Also, fiber-rich food from oats, veggies, and lentils will help feed those good bacteria and keep you full for a while. The 2024 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition says that high fiber eaters are 30% less likely to gain weight over a decade. That is fascinating. All right, lady, this one is for you. Your menstrual cycle is a hormonal roller coaster that can totally affect your weight loss journey. So let's break it down a little deeper. Your cycle has 4 phases: menstrual, follicular, ovulatory, and luteal. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone will shift with each of these phases, and that will mess up your hunger, your metabolism, and even your water retention. All right, so your hormones level will rise and fall across the 28-day cycle. So during the follicular phase, day 1 to day 14, right, which is the beginning of the cycle, your estrogen will climb, and that will cause a boost in your insulin sensitivity and your energy. But also, that is a perfect time for fat burning workouts. A 2024 Journal of Endocrinology study found that women burn 10 to 15% more fat during the mid-cycle. But during the luteal phase, day 15 to 28, your progesterone will spike, which will cause a slow metabolism and ramping up your ghrelin, right? Saying hello to all your cravings. So you might gain 1 to 3 pounds of water weight too, but it is temporary. All right, here is the weight loss payoff. Balance your hormones, including cycle shifts. Stop the fat storage and your craving like flipping off a switch. And a thriving gut burns more calories, fights more inflammation, and optimizes your digestion. So these foods and cycle hacks are a steady ladder to a leaner you. A fun fact that I came across getting ready for this presentation was your gut bacteria weigh actually 2 to 3 pounds like a small cat. They actually outnumber your cells 10 to 1, and you're basically a walking microbiome. This is crazy. All right, let's globetrot a little bit. In Greece and Italy, olive oil is a staple. So that leads to low obesity and happy hormones. In Japan, miso and seaweed will keep your gut humming, leading to low diabetes rate. I can tell you, I did not like seaweed before, but after finding out about the nutritional benefits of it, I started eating it. You can do the same too. And in Mexico, chia seeds will fuel and balance your blood sugar. So food is a global weight loss weapon. Let's use it. India ties stress relief to wellness. Yoga is no coincidence for leaner bodies, especially in the luteal phase. A quick fact is mice-fed yogurt bacteria actually lost more fat than the twins. So you know, science doesn't actually mess around. All right, so if you made it this far, you are in it for a treat. Here is the bonus that I promised you earlier on in the video to make everything we talked about super easy to apply. So I've put together a simple and efficient meal plan to balance your hormones and feed your gut bacteria with no calorie counting. Just some real food for some real long-term results. Part 1 is for the reset. I will suggest for breakfast some scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado plus some side Greek yogurt. That will help balance your blood sugar and feed your good gut bacteria. For lunch, you want to have a grilled salmon with quinoa, some sauteed greens. This will help boost your metabolism and fights inflammation. And for snack, you want to have a handful of almonds, dark chocolate, plus green tea. This will help stabilize your hunger hormones and fuel your fat burning bacteria. Now, for dinner, you want to have some lentil soup with turmeric and ginger and a side kimchi. This will help support your digestion and control your insulin overnight. This simple, delicious, natural meal plan will help balance your insulin, your cortisol level, control your hunger hormones while keeping you full and fueling your microbiome. So try it for one day and you will feel a big difference. Now, here's a game changer. A simple 5 minutes morning routine that will signal your hormones to burn fat all day long. So step 1, you want to start your day with lemon water. You want to hydrate and kickstart your digestion. And in step 2 is making sure that you're doing some deep breathing that will help lower your cortisol levels and improve your metabolism as well. Step 3 is just 30 seconds of light stretching. This will help activate your circulation and help support your gut health. And step 4, eat a protein-rich breakfast within an hour to keep your insulin stable and prevent craving. Get 5 to 10 minutes of sunlight. That will help trigger your fat burning hormones and regulate your sleep. The latest news is that some weight loss drug like Ozempic cause some muscle loss. However, you want to lose the weight, but you don't want to lose your muscle. You want to lose the fat. So how to prevent the scale from tipping in the wrong direction? It will only make sense once you understand the causes and how to prevent that, right? So I covered that in this video right here. If it's not here, it means it's still coming. So just subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss it when it drops.